the Chase Thomas Podcast, for people who have nothing but time to kill.
What if?
Great audio.
Yeah, I'm sure it's great audio. Very suspenseful. What if Brock Purdy gets hurt like Alex Smith and Trey Lance, who I thought was completely written off?
You've horrified Jarrett.
No, hold on. Before I thought was completely written off, but then had Ask JP a pretty decent game.
It was
comes
pretty
back,
good.
and they go to the Super Bowl and win.
I'm just hold on. Let's hold on.
Evan's he's fanfictioning Brock Purdy out of here again.
First off, it's not a fan fiction to assume that the 49ers quarterback is going to get injured. That's about as realistic as it gets.
I don't think it's saying that he gets injured. I think it's the fact that he chose the most traumatic, like, modern injury.
Brock Purdy almost died.
No. First off, when Alex Smith got injured to lose his position to Cap, it was a concussion.
I thought you were talking about the other one.
Alex Smith has been in a lot of places and been injured a lot of times.
Yes, we thought you were talking about the Washington injury.
Stay in the 49ers lane.
Oh, you had to qualify that because everyone listening was like, "Oh my God, that got really metal." Like Evan,
I totally forgot that Alex Smith even got hurt, and that's why Kaepernick was like the 40. Anytime you say Alex Smith injury, you think of his leg being inside.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie. I forgot he got injured in 49ers. I thought he just got benched and Colin took over.
Wait, really?
Okay.
Yeah, I have no recollection.
I thought that was like an NFL, like that was a moment for the NFL.
No.
Yeah, no, he had a concussion.
That's just a moment in Santa Clara.
I mean,
wow.
Colin Kaepernick's game against the Chicago Bears, his first game ever starting, was not just a Santa Clara moment. That was an NFL moment. That was incredible.
I remember that. I was 12.
But no, but like literally, assuming the 49ers will have an injured quarterback because it always happens. I only say this, and I hate to talk about the 49ers constantly, but like, I was like, oh, this is the end of Trey Lance. He played not great in the first preseason game. He looked decent. He looked kind of exciting, JP. Tell him.
He looked pretty good. I think it was improvement based on what we all knew. He needed to play. He just needs reps to figure out what he can and cannot do. Now that he's figured out what he can and cannot do, it looks pretty good.
The footwork was good.
Footwork was a little cleaner. You know, he threw that touchdown. Of course, it looked wide ass open to I think it was Latu, the tight end, in the 2-minute comeback. But it was such good quarterback play of looking off the safety, holding the safety to the left, and then coming right back over, firing the strike to Latu. That's something we really didn't see, especially in like week 1 where he looked just frazzled under pressure. He looked pretty good, and he really just needs reps. So, like, if it does happen and we go through like a Freaky Friday level, like role reversal, where Brock Purdy is the one who gets hurt now and Trey Lance just completely like goes berserk in this Niners offense, it would be interesting to see what happens next, because Lance is coming up on the, like, you give it like maybe like a couple more years. You got it. If he actually has to ride this out, you got to pay him eventually.
And then you have to trade Brock in this scenario because Brock is now an NFL starter. He will not be a backup.
Then he goes back to exactly what he was supposed to be in the first place, which was a very good backup.
Exactly.
Backup.
I don't think that's where he belongs now. He's won too many games. He's got that moxie. He doesn't have a backup energy.
Nick Foles won a lot of games. Rex Grossman won a lot of games. It happens.
The kids back in the day would have said, "You're getting lost in the sauce," and you're not. You don't get lost in the sauce. Okay, Brock Purdy, to every normal person on the planet, they go, yeah, he looks really good when Kyle Shanahan and this team are around him. He will not look like that anywhere else.
But I'm saying if this happens, he's starting quarterback. He's QB1 in Tennessee the following year.
Sure. And then they get a worse Ryan Tannehill.
It'll be Nick Foles going to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm saying is he doesn't see himself as a QB2, and he doesn't carry himself as a QB2.
You better look in the damn mirror.
I don't think. First off, don't speak for. I wouldn't speak for Brock like that. Brock's a really humble guy, and I'm sure he's very happy to be there. But that does not speak to me like someone who's like, yeah, this was the plan all along. He's like, I cannot. I mean, do you see what he came to the game? He looked like a. I mean, literally, he looked like a Mormon going door to door to like preach the word of God. Like he looks like a child. I'm sure he looks around every day and is like, do they know that is anyone paying attention? Like he doesn't think that he's like, I'm QB1.
I don't think that's true. The interviews he gives and the way people talk about him behind the scenes, where he's got a lot of confidence. I think he's just a quiet, confident, like, I'm making the Niners the last pick of the draft. Like, I'm doing this. I'm going to ball out, head on a swivel. Like, I'm just going to outwork everybody. And he plays extremely confident. Like, I don't know. I think he's different.
He's very good at keeping the car from careening into a ditch.
Yeah.
But
like, he's not scared of the moment.
If we're going to keep up this car metaphor.
Yes.
The Chiefs have a car with a guy who's driving it that can go 200 miles an hour.
I thought you were going to do a Cars reference. You've been doing a lot of Cars references on Twitter.
The Niners can only get to 120.
Okay.
With Brock Purdy. You're not trying to stay at the top of the division anymore. You're not trying to just win the NFC West anymore at this point. You are here to win the Super Bowl. And to win the Super Bowl, you're going to have to defeat Mahomes, Allen, Burrow, those guys. If you don't have a guy like that under center, you're not going to win that game. So
ever since JP said about the Freaky Friday thing, if that does happen, I expect Trey Lance to do like a full cover of the song with Chris Brown and Lil Dicky in a music video form. But I woke up Brock Purdy. Oh my God, I'm the man.
I didn't think of that Freaky Friday. I thought of the actual movie. I don't know if I want.
Oh yeah, with Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I don't know if I want them to actually do the song, because there are parts of that song that
that'll be the 49ers ram it.
I don't think there are certain parts of that song that Brock Purdy should sing.
No, so obviously, yes.
I'm just gonna leave it there, but I can definitely see like a whole like Brock Purdy gets hurt, Trey Lance comes in and just makes this offense even more insane than it is already.
Okay. I like it. Of course not. But what if Bill Belichick gets fired in the middle of this year? This is something that I think, like, of course not. The greatest NFL coach of all time. This would never happen. They wouldn't just fire him in the middle of the year. This thing got really weird. If you read the Patriots reporting over the years, the Kraft-Belichick relationship, a lot of guys out of that room, that front office, a lot of brain drain over the years. Last year was not fun. This division is stacked. Like, if the Jets have a great year, if the Dolphins are healthy and Tua's healthy, and they're moving the ball, they're doing great. They're winning a lot of games. Their offense is fun. The Jets' offense is fun. The Bills are obviously going to be a lot of fun. What if the Pats